Abraham and Isaac. Genesis chapter 22, verses 1 through 19. God had promised Abraham that he would be the father of many nations, and that promise came through his son Isaac. Abraham and his wife Sarah had waited many years for Isaac to be born. He was their miracle child, the answer to decades of prayer and faith. One day, God tested Abraham. He said, "Take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on a mountain I will show you." Abraham was heartbroken, but he trusted God. Early the next morning, he saddled his donkey, took 2 servants and Isaac, and set out. After 3 days, they reached the place God had told him about. Abraham told his servants to wait while he and Isaac went to worship. Isaac carried the wood, and Abraham carried the fire and the knife. As they walked, Isaac asked, "Father, the fire and wood are here, but where's the lamb for the burnt offering?" Abraham replied, "God himself will provide the lamb, my son." When they reached the top, Abraham built an altar and arranged the wood. With trembling hands and great sorrow, he bound Isaac and laid him on the altar. Just as he raised the knife, the angel of the Lord called out, "Abraham, Abraham, do not lay a hand on the boy. Now I know that you fear God, because you have not withheld your son from me." Then Abraham looked up and saw a ram caught in a thicket by its horns. He sacrificed the ram instead. Abraham named that place, "The Lord will provide," Yahweh Yireh. God reaffirmed his promise to Abraham, blessing him with descendants as numerous as the stars. This story is one of the most challenging in the Bible because it deals with the tension between trust in God and the pain of obedience. Abraham didn't understand why God would ask such a thing, but he obeyed. He believed, somehow, that God would still fulfill his promise, even if it meant a miracle. Isaac represents everything Abraham loved and hoped for, yet Abraham was willing to give it back to God. It raises a profound question for us. What are we holding on to so tightly that we struggle to trust God with it? In our lives, we may not face such extreme tests, but we often face choices where faith is costly. Like Abraham, we are called not just to believe in God, but to trust him completely, even when it doesn't make sense. And like in Abraham's case, we often find that God provides right at the moment we need him most. God of Abraham, thank you for being a God who sees, who tests, and who provides. We confess that we sometimes struggle to trust you when the path is unclear or the sacrifice feels too great. Help us to surrender fully, holding nothing back, not our time, our plans, our relationships, or our future. Give us faith like Abraham's, faith that acts, trusts, and waits for your provision. When we are tested, let us remember that you are always faithful. You will provide what we need, in your time and in your way. Amen.